What is context switching? Context switching. Well, I heard this term yesterday in a podcast of Elon Musk, and he was telling about the mind killer, which is known as context switching. Well, context switching is nothing but having two different zones for your mind to focus on at a particular moment of time. For instance, you watch a movie, maybe you are watching an Interstellar or Dark Knight, and what happens is you are watching Dark Knight for 10 minutes and you focus on Interstellar for another 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Then you focus on, I don't know, Shutter Island or Oppenheimer for another 10 to 20 minutes. Now, what you have done exactly, you have watched three movies which are your favorites. No wonder, because if they are not of your interest, you won't watch them. You have switched the context in 30 minutes in three different places, and your focus, and when you were asked about something, you haven't felt deeply about anything. That's what is known as context switching, which is, roughly speaking, having your focus of attention on different things in a particular amount of time, over a time. Like for 30 minutes, you have three different movies for 10 minutes. Now, it's quite good. Like you switch the context three times for 30 minutes. That's all right. But when you think about short form content, which is roughly like 30 seconds to 1 minute, you are switching your context 30 times. What does that mean? You are switching your context 30 times. And I'm not kidding, like that 30 seconds that you see and 30 pieces of content that you see in the short form for 30 minutes is actually your interest. Like, why would you even focus on it if you are not interested for it? But the problem is that it is context switched. Like if you have watched a video, say for 30 minutes, for instance, you are seeing that right now. Like you are not context switching. Maybe you are switching, like focusing on other things, but if your focus of attention is at one place, there's a great chance that you will learn something or feel deeply about a thing. That's really important. And context switching being the mind killer is like on point by Elon Musk. It was on point. Like short form content is not harmful. It is harmful because it focuses your attention on different things, and that's what makes it not very good. So there's a deep scientific fact and obvious thing, like really obvious. I'm telling you this and you will learn it like that. Quit. Look, you are one person, right? Is there any chance that you are two different persons? Maybe you have two different personalities, but you are one person by definition. And your brain is one brain, not two brains. You have one identity. And if you have one brain, one focus, one person, one life, and you, instead of focusing on one thing at a time that you genuinely want and you should focus on, you are focusing your attention on 30 different things that you do want, but not in that span of time. Like seeing someone skydiving in some another country when you are 18-year-old or 17-year-old and you have a board exam tomorrow doesn't make any sense. But that's your interest. Maybe you will do that after like 20, 25-year-old or whatever. But the thing I'm trying to say is your reality is one, and you don't have to focus on other interests. Now it sounds pretty obvious, like nobody thinks like that, but there's a deep biological scientific fact, and it is obvious one, that you are saying that you can only see one video, you can only live one life, you can only live at one time. But if you focus your attention for 1 hour in 60 minutes, you are not living that 60 minutes. That's the fact. Because it's not how brain your focus by definition is. And if you understand it by definition, you will focus on 1 hour, then for 2 hours, then for 3 hours, then you will take a break in between. And then you can actually focus on tasks and you can digest the information like this. I'm recording this video and I recorded like 1 week ago, I suppose. But the thing is, I'm seeing myself facing like eye contact with the camera lens a lot more as from previously. Why? Because I spent 1 hour then, now I'm spending 1 hour now. Means I've learned something about it. I have actually seen the thing about it. Like I have actually viewed the thing. Like I'm not quite looking at the camera too. Like I'm looking less in the camera lens, and that just breaks the, what would you say, the attention of focus. So the problem which I'm trying to solve for you, or I'm not even solving a problem. The thing is, your body is limited by one brain, by one everything. Like if you wanna actually go deep into something, like you should need 10 different people focusing on one thing each, and then you can go deep into 10 different things. But you can only do one thing because you are only one brain. And you can be skillful, and I'm not saying that you should only do one thing. Well, what the fuck, man? Like, sorry for the bad word. So what I'm trying to say is, if you want to do 10 different things, you need 10 years. Period. Like, you want to learn music? Go learn music for a year. Maybe 1 hour a day. That's great. That's more than enough. You don't even realize that. You will be 90% better than people. Like, it doesn't matter. And you want to learn swimming? Go for a 1 month or 2 months. You will learn swimming. Go for a year. You will be kind of close to good swimmer. You want to do bodybuilding? Well, go for a year. You want to learn content creation? Go for a year. And it's not even an year. It's about how fast you can learn and reiterate your process. So that's what it is. Like if you have one focus of attention at a particular point of time, you can't possibly have the result that you want by focusing your attention on 10 different things. That's just basic fundamental common sense that I would say. If you have listened to it and actually paid some focus, maybe you have gotten some clarity. That's my hope. So that's what it is. Context switching, which is rarely triggered by the short form content that you consume. And you can consume short form contents in many ways. You can context switch in many ways. You can watch 6 different YouTube videos of 30 minutes each in different contexts. 6 videos. What will happen? Tell me, what will happen? Will your behavior change? No, you have context switch 6 times. Doesn't make sense. But if you watch those 3 videos weekly, like one video you pick a topic, watch that for a week. On another video you pick a topic, watch that for a week. Then you have not context switched. And I'm not saying that you should learn only one thing in a given point of time. What you should do is you should pick at least 2, like at maximum 2. There's no point of 3. But we have done that. We have done that. Like we have had 8 periods in our school times. You don't need to focus on. You don't have to. You are not made to focus on 1 or 2 things deeply. That's a problem, and I genuinely feel that we lack focus not because of some kind of a short form addiction or some kind of, and you don't have ADHD. You have too many options open for you, number one, and you don't realize the importance of your own attention and the limitation that you are the only one person who can focus only on one task at a given point of time. That's it. You have 1 hour. You want to watch 60 reels, or you want to watch one thing that you need to focus on that aligns with your reality at the current moment, and watch that. And then after watching that, reflect on what you have learned. Then again, maybe after a break or the next day, watch it again. That's how you will change. You will not change by watching 60 reels or, yeah, it's what I did was quite contradictory to what I'm saying right now, because I chose selected reels method to actually have my own context. Like if I see something motivational and I feel that it is aligned to my reality, I will keep on repeating that reel again and again. I won't swipe up. And then I download it. And if I have 10 reels, I will focus on that motivation thing again and again. And then it becomes a loop. But again, it's a context switch. In one video, some athlete is saying something. In another video, an actor is saying something. In another video, professor is saying something, and I'm feeling motivation. But these are context switching within context. But the problem that I really saw was context switching. So that's really to think about. So I suppose I should end this video right now. All right. So don't context switch, or try to limit the context switching, and you will feel fine.